Okay, so we're first gonna start with like drawing a
Is it
line.
okay that I have only 2 shades of green?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so we're first gonna start with like drawing a line in the middle because the kiwi is on a table. And we need to separate the background. So the line doesn't have to be perfect. This is like a really rough sketch, so don't worry. Okay. So after that, we're going to draw.
Can you darken the line? I can't see it.
Okay. This is a really rough sketch, so make sure the lines you draw aren't too dark. Otherwise, you'll probably be able to see them. This is the line. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so then after that, we're going to draw kind of like an oval and make sure it's like on both sides of the line. So this, but it doesn't have to be perfectly halved. Can do like that. And make sure the top, I'll make it darker. Make sure the top and the bottom are kind of flat. So like this. Okay, so like make sure it has a flat top and a flat bottom, but it's still curved. Yeah. Yeah, and then in the middle, just like around here, it does not directly like in the middle, like on the line, a little bit above the line and a little bit below, mostly above. Just draw like another oval, much smaller than the first one. Kind of like that. Yeah, like that. And again, this doesn't have to be like completely perfect. Yeah. Just wait for you guys to finish this. Sasha, did you understand what we're doing? Or do you want me to re-explain it?
Can you show the drawing you did till now?
Yeah, 1 second. Okay. So do you guys see like this main oval part? But the bottom and the top are kind of flat. Make sure it's like that. Yeah.
Can you tell me how to draw the inner circle?
It's basically another oval, just mainly above the line and like just a little bit below. It's like another like random blob in the middle.
Did
This
it
is gonna.
flat from both the sides?
It doesn't have to.
Okay.
At the bottom, we're gonna draw the rest of the kiwi. So just starting from like a little bit above the central point, we're going to draw a line down like this that curves. It's following the shape of the oval, but mainly just the bottom half. You only do it on the bottom half. You can't see my lines. Okay, like this. Can you guys see that? Yeah, like that, but make sure the lines are more curved. Kind of like that, and like this. Yeah, like that kind of, except the base should be, again, flat. So like this, yeah. Again, this drawing doesn't have to be perfect because we will use whatever to, not the lines. So yeah, the drawing should look like this. A little bit more curved from here.
Is this fine?
Let me just pin your video. Yeah, that looks really good. Yeah. Kshitij, can I see yours? Are you done?
Just 1 second, I'm just like improvising a little bit.
Okay. And Sashwat, can I see yours?
After you draw like the three like the two circles like things, then what?
So you draw this like curved line underneath the bottom half of the oval to be the bottom part of the kiwi. Can you see it like that?
Is this fine?
Let me just. Yeah, that looks really good. Yeah. Just tell me when you guys are done, and we'll move on to coloring it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll start with shading this in. So take your lightest green, my lightest green, and I'm just gonna erase a couple lines that I have so you guys don't get confused. Yeah. Okay. So take your lightest shade of green, and we're gonna start like circling it around this little circle, but try not to get too much in the middle circle. It's okay if it's like on the edges, but we're gonna color that white in white. So basically start circling around like this. And yeah, press hard. And make sure you go like a curved way. And press hard so we can blend it in with the other colors after.
Hey.
Okay, and then take your second darkest color, and if you don't have a mid-tone, you can just press really lightly with your darkest color. Take this dark green and overlap a little bit, like over here, like at the edges of the lightest green. And then slowly moving outside. Okay. And then after you guys, if it kind of looks like that, take your darkest color. Yeah. Take your darkest color and go around the edges like this. And with each layer, make sure you go.
Can I blend it with the finger, with my finger?
Yeah. Or if you have like a white oil pastel crayon, you can use that too. I'm just gonna go over with like another green to add more depth. The harder you press with oil pastels, the easier it'll be to blend. Okay, so it kind of looks like this. It's not perfectly blended. I'm just gonna take a white oil pastel. I'm gonna peel the paper off of it instead. After you've done like this much, after it looks kind of like this, it doesn't have to be perfectly blended. You can take like a white oil pastel, or if you're using like sheeting pencils, you can just use your finger and start going over it to blend it. And make sure you do this in like a circular motion because you will be able to see the direction it goes in. And if the edges are looking a little white, you can just go back and color on top. It's fine if the edges aren't perfect because we're still through the background. Have you guys done it up to here, or should I wait? Okay, so should I move on, or do you guys want a little bit more time?
You can move on.
Okay, so with the inside of the kiwi, we're gonna take white. First we're gonna take light green.
Wait, like at the edges of the circle, it's a little rough for me at the edges of the circle. So what should I do?
It's fine. We will cover it up after because we're gonna make this brown. So we'll just outline it afterwards. It's fine.
What
Sure.
about the upper side?
That'll be the background, so it's fine too. Okay. So we're gonna take light green, and we're just gonna do like a really light. It shouldn't match like the color of this. We're just gonna do a really light layer of that. And then we're gonna take white and press like really hard to rub it in. Okay, kind of like that, yeah. Kind of like that. That's blue. Kind of. Make sure it's not blue.
Can you explain again how to do the seed?
Okay, so take your light green. I'm gonna do it up here, okay? Up here. So take your light green and do like a really thin layer, like a really light layer like that. And then take your white and press really hard in like a circular motion, like that. So it becomes blended. So the green becomes like a lot lighter than it is. Do you see? Kind of like that. See how that is so much lighter than this? That's what it should look like.
It's kind of spoiled for me. Like,
That's fine.
wait, I'll show you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fine. That looks fine. Yeah, that looks really good.
Can I show you mine once to see if it's fine?
Yeah. Let me just. Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, that looks really good. Sashwat, can I see yours?
Like I kind of mucked up mine, like so I made a new one.
Okay.
Like the first one I made, like once I did it, I thought that I was using white to blend it, but I was actually using brown.
Oh.
Yeah, it kind of came in the middle, so like I did a new one.
Uh-huh.
Into an avocado, and now I'm making a kiwi.
Okay. So you can send it to me, or we can look at it later. But have you finished this step yet?
I'm still doing it.
Okay, so I guess we'll wait a little bit.
Like I'm nearly done. I just have to.
Okay. I love the avocado. It looks adorable.
What the step that you've done, like the middle part, I did.
Okay. Okay, so I guess we can move on. So what we're gonna do now is draw like little lines coming out of the kiwi. I don't know what they're called. But basically take your mid-tone, and if you don't have mid-tone, you can take your lightest color and press lightly. And from the circle, you're gonna draw lines going outward like that. And it's fine if they're light at first because we'll go over it. Just draw a bunch of random lines close together, going in the shape of your blob. And make sure they're kind of overlapping the middle part. And they can be all different sizes. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, and then for that we'll take a darker color and go kind of over it where it meets the circle. Yeah, so just go over like the edges of where it's in the white part, like that kind of. And if you've pressed hard enough, it should probably just blend automatically. Sorry. Yeah, kind of like that. And in some areas, I'm adding like a little bit of the darker green just to blend it in more. Yeah, like that. And at the end, you can take brown and make like a couple dots on a few of the spikes, like that. You see those kind of, don't have brown, just use black. Kind of like that, yeah, for seeds. Fan. Just like that. Yeah.
Are the black spots seeds?
Yeah.
What to do
And
next?
these are done. Oh, are all of you guys done?
Yeah.
Okay. So after this, we're gonna work on the bottom part. So take your brown and basically start coloring this whole thing. And I only have one shade of brown. So over here, I'll just like, sketch it out. You guys don't have to sketch this out, but over here, kind of. And here. In these areas, in like this area and this area, there would be lighter brown, and then everywhere else it would be darker brown. But I'm just gonna press lightly and press hard. So in the darker brown places, you would press really hard. So it's really dark. And make sure it's curved and follows the line of the.
I'm done.
Okay, good. Did you add lighter brown over here?
No, I just colored everything with one brown.
Oh, okay. So do you have a darker shade of brown?
I only have like one brown,
Okay.
and yeah.
Okay. So make sure the edges of like the lighter and darker areas are kind of blended together like this. This. And then if you have like, okay, the color I have is, it's called light brown, but it looks like sandalwood. You can just take that and add more depth to the lighter areas like this. So it just isn't white spaces. Kind of like this. And it's also easier to blend. And if you don't have lighter brown, you can just use white in the lighter areas to make it look lighter. Just like this. Okay. And at the like very bottom over here, I'm just gonna be using black very lightly for the shadows. Yeah, just like this. Blend with my fingers. Okay. Yeah, and don't forget to do a little, like a really thin line of brown just at the top. Kind of like this. Just to fix up the edges a little bit. Yeah, like that. Tell me when you guys are done.
I'm done.
Okay, can I see? Wow, that looks really good. Oh, did you do two? Yeah. Oh,
Because
yeah. Oh, that's really nice. That looks really good. Yeah.
should you just add a knife and a fork here?
Huh?
Should I just add like more decoration over here?
Yeah,
Maybe?
sure. Yeah. You can add like a fork or a spoon or something. And yeah. Shreya, can I see yours?
I'm not still done.
Okay, tell me when you're done. For the background, oh yeah, we have to do the shadow at the bottom of the kiwi too. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of my table color. I guess I'll use blue. And around the kiwi, do this and make sure it doesn't get like on this part of the kiwi. So we'll just, yeah. And when it's near like the bottom area, do you guys remember, were you guys there for the first class when we shaded in spheres and the area like right under the sphere was the darkest, and then as we moved further it got lighter?
Are you talking about the third class?
Yeah. So just kind of do it like that. So the areas near the kiwi should be light, near the kiwi should be dark, and as you go further, it should be lighter. So just press hard when it's near the kiwi, like that, and then it gets lighter as it goes further away. Kind of like that. And if you want to add even more depth, you can take the black and just do the same thing on top and blend it outwards. Just for a little more. Just go over it with the table coat. I'm gonna take the paper off really fast. And then just press really hard. Blend the two together like that. And make sure you're blending it all in the same direction.
Am I done or should I do something else?
Oh, let me see. Whoa, that looks really good. If you want, you can do this part of the background too. I just haven't gotten to it yet, but you can do that too. Because this is on a table. Oh, I think we're gonna have to end class now. Sashwat, have you added anything else, or were you done?
I'm just adding the spoon and the fork.
Okay, show me when you're done, because I have to end this soon. So, yeah, don't forget to send the pictures on WhatsApp, and we'll put them on the website. And don't forget to tell your parents to donate. We reached 29K in donations for the Prime Minister's Relief Fund, which is really good. So thank you for donating. And don't forget to tell your parents if you haven't donated yet. Oh, and also the end date. Guys, this is ending soon. Well, not soon, there's like a month left, but still. This is ending on July 20th.
And I'm done.
Okay, show me. Whoa, those look really good. I love the detail. You actually added highlights. Wow. That looks really good. I like it. I like the creativity. Yeah, send us a picture and we'll put it on the website. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Shreya. Bye.